Okay, part 2 of the Brennan Ahenakew case. So we left off at Brennan's mom periodically messaging him throughout the day and not hearing back. At first she wasn't worried at all because she thought like maybe his phone was dead or something logical. It wasn't until about 2:30 in the afternoon when Brennan's mom was outside and saw the 2 girls that Brennan had been with the previous night. So Brennan's mom approached the 2 girls and said, like, hey, have you seen Brennan? I haven't heard from him. The girl that originally invited him out said, no, I haven't seen him. And then the other girl, her name is Letitia, said to Brennan's mother something about a fight between Brennan and her brother Diamond the night before. Brennan's mom actually laughed at the idea of Brennan fighting because that was just so out of character for him. After that, Deja all of a sudden remembers, oh, he went to his friend's house after he left my house. I can't remember his name. Brennan's mom immediately starts looking for Brennan. She goes home, gets his dad, and they start checking. They go immediately to the house that he was at the night before. Brennan's mom went in, and Brennan's dad went and checked his ex-girlfriend's house, which was just down the road. When Brennan's mom walked in, she first noticed that the house was spotless. She asked where Brennan was, and one of the younger siblings replied that he had left at about 6 a.m. that morning. When she asked where Diamond was, it was said that he left earlier that morning on his bike, and she asked about, like, what happened about this fight last night, and they all said that they slept through it, which is so convenient. She tried to ask one of the siblings about something, and before she could ask him, he stopped her and said, I had nothing to do with it. It was at about 5 p.m. that day that Brennan's parents were notified he had been found burnt in his car. When Brennan's mother got to the scene, RCMP told her they would arrest her if she wouldn't calm down. So that's just a glimpse of how this family was treated right from the get-go. Brennan's official cause of death was smoke inhalation, but his body was so badly burnt that they couldn't do really any more of an autopsy on him. We don't know what condition he was in when he got into the car. Cops believe that Brennan left the residence at about 4:35 a.m., drove into a field, hit a rock, destroying his undercarriage, drove through a fence and a small wooded area, and then came to a stop and the car pretty much blew up. In part 3, we're going to go over the real timeline of events and how the witness statements changed.